in London, I wouldn't be able to like go out by myself as much because of what's happening there. I noticed here is like it's a totally different atmosphere. My name is Kofii, I'm 16 and I just moved from London to Accra in Ghana.
Welcome, congratulations on starting your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
What's it called?
The Adapting African Kofii.
And what made you decide to start it?
Well, I've had a lot of inspiration from Ghana Bound, my dad, and they've been telling me to get onto it and start doing it because there's very few, if not no people that do what I'm doing. I mean, especially my age as well.
You have moved from the UK to Ghana, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And whereabouts in the UK did you move from?
London.
Oh, nice. And when did you move?
July 15th.
Oh, so literally like a month and a bit.
A month and a bit ago.
Very, very new to the moving to Ghana experience.
Yeah.
I think it's so important that you're documenting your journey living here because there's going to be so many other teenagers moving, not having any idea about what it's going to be like. So I want to ask you a few questions about how it has been for you. So I guess the first thing is, what did you think about the idea of moving to Ghana before you got here?
Before I got here, I wasn't really on it. At first, I really didn't want to go at first. But now I'm starting to adapt to it and I'm starting to like it a bit more and loving the experience.
So what reason did your dad give you for wanting to move here?
Well, recently my mum passed away.
Oh, sorry.
So because of that, my dad was thinking what he should do in order to benefit us, and especially on me and my two sisters. So he thought, oh, we should move to Ghana, and that might be a good change as well for us. And then that's what we did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she used to watch you very much. Yeah, a lot.
So when you were in London, were you at school, like settled in, had your friends and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, I was in school. I spoke to my friends every day.
Oh, okay.
So when they heard about me moving, it was kind of hard, but it was okay.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get to see them again.
Yeah, I'll see them.
Had you ever been to Ghana before you moved?
I came to Ghana when I was 5, I think, around that age, quite a while ago.
And do you remember it?
I kind of remember it. We met the king of Ghana.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And we also stayed in one of his houses in one of his palaces.
Wow, not bad. So for our first trip to Ghana, get to meet the king.
Yeah.
And so when your dad told you you were going to be moving here, what did your friends actually say to you? What did they think Ghana is? Like, do they have any idea what it's like here?
They have no idea because to them they think like it's a poor kind of low income country kind of area, and because on the internet all they see are the little mud huts and stuff and children starving and stuff, but they haven't seen the other side of it, so they don't really know what the other side's about. So what they're thinking are oh, where's he gonna live? How's he gonna survive? And kind of all of that.
And so since you've been here, have you shown them actually what it's like?
Yeah, I've shown them what it's like. I've been posting.
There is quite a lot of wealth in the country that I think you doing your channel, you'll be able to show how it is for you living here. So when you did make the move, what was your first thoughts? I mean, you can be open. If it was difficult for you, feel free to say that.
Well, our first thought was how am I gonna keep in contact with my friends? My second thought, which was probably my main thought, was what about Wi-Fi?
Oh, right.
Where's the Wi-Fi and stuff? So I was how am I gonna keep in contact with all the other world? But I realised that everything they have there, they also have it, if not better.
So do you play computer games or something like that?
Yeah, I play computer games.
And
at home and
can you play them here? You can play them here, right?
I can play them here as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's it's the same there. So I don't know what I was really worried about because it's the same there. It's the same here as it was there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's just a different atmosphere and different people around me as well.
Yeah. And what sort of games do you like to play?
I play FIFA.
Oh, right,
I play Minecraft.
Oh, nice.
I play Call of Duty.
So you've moved here, you're worried about the Wi-Fi, which you managed to get.
Yeah.
You got the Wi-Fi. You're worried about connecting with your friends, you can connect with your friends, right? So was there any other concerns that you had when you were here?
More like schools.
Oh, right,
like
okay.
what schools, because schools here are much different to how they were in London. So I was wondering like, what school would I go to? How would I make new friends? And like, how am I gonna like adapt to it properly? But
have you started school yet, or when?
we haven't started school yet. We're gonna start in January.
Okay. And have you found one yet?
Yes, I have found one.
And you like it?
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a problem. So
No, not at all.
you're eliminating your fears one by one as the time's going on. And what do you really like about living here in Ghana?
Most of all, I've enjoyed the food.
Oh, okay.
The children around me as well, like the other teenagers and the other kids is different to the UK. Also, I've enjoyed like, normally in the UK, in London, I wouldn't be able to like go out by myself as much because of what's happening there. But I noticed here, it's a totally different atmosphere, different experience. Like even when you're walking past, someone will wave to you, good morning or good evening, even if you don't know them. So you just know like the community around you and the people around you, you're safe.
So did you, when you were in London, did you feel unsafe when you were outside?
I didn't feel unsafe, but I felt that like anything could happen, like something bad could happen, but
you don't feel like that here?
Yeah, because in London, where I was staying, I knew like most of the people around there anyway.
Oh, right,
so,
okay.
But then on my way to and from school, the journey there, there's like loads of things happening, like stabbings and stuff like that. So I don't really.
So was that at the back of your mind when you lived in London?
Yeah, it was.
But here, do you feel like that at all? Do you feel like you have to be aware?
I don't.
Or you can just be free?
I feel much more free, yeah, and I just feel much more lively as well. And I don't have to worry about any of that here.
I mean, that in itself is incredible. You know, like taking that weight off your shoulders.
Yeah.
That experience in London and having to think of those things as like a young person isn't healthy, I don't think.
No.
So having around you a community that like cares about you, is going to say hi, and you know, kids walk on the street. I mean, there's little. I don't think it's necessarily safe for like 2-year-olds to be on the street, but there is 2-year-olds walking on the street. You know, like people just go out without their parents and
just do what they want. Yeah, they just do whatever.
Is there anything else about being here? Can you speak the language?
I've been learning.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I've learned the numbers from 1 to 20.
Oh,
and
amazing.
I've been slowly learning how to greet people as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, you've only been here for like a month and you've already started learning the language.
Yeah.
You seem to be assimilating to the culture well. Yeah. And the food, did you eat like Ghanaian food when you were in the UK?
Yeah, I ate it in the UK,
did?
but here's different than there. It tastes different. It tastes like more natural, kind of like they use natural ingredients.
Oh yeah. Oh, so there's not so many like processed foods
yeah.
in them. Do you see yourself now, when it gets to the end of school, which is in what, like 2 years for you or 3 years for you?
2 years.
Do you think that you would want to go back to London, or do you think that you'd want to stay in Ghana? I mean, I know this is very early. You've been here for a month.
Well, I was thinking I'll go back to London for university, mainly, and then I would come back here.
Oh, right, okay.
To start working.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
So do you think that your dad made a good decision to bring you here?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh,
but
cute.
We all have our regrets, but overall we know that we made the right choice in coming here. Yeah.
If there's any teenagers that are in the UK right now and their parents have just told them, we're moving to Ghana, what would you tell them to try and put their mind at ease? Yeah,
I'll tell them to think about all the good things there that might not be in the UK. So I'll tell them not to worry, because I worried. I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I like the UK. But then I'll tell them not to worry, don't stress, and then you should just go with it as well, because later on you might not regret it. You might enjoy it very much, and I'm starting to enjoy it gradually. I'm starting to enjoy it. So
perfect. I think that's the thing. you never know until you've tried it. Like if you'd never tried it, you could have never had any.
Exactly, you wouldn't know what it would have been like.
Exactly, yeah, if you'd stayed in the UK, it would have just been the same. But now you've had this whole other world experience living here, meeting new people, learning new language, like, you know, eating new food, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And for any parents that want to bring their kids here, would you recommend it?
Yes, I would recommend it. It's always good to have a little change as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
even if you're there for holiday maybe, and then you go back, because even if you're there for holiday, you might not even come back to the UK. You might like it that much.
Oh yeah, that
So
you just stay.
You just stay.
And is there extracurricular activities that you do here, like any classes or sports or anything?
Not yet, but I'm looking to start doing football.
And I heard you're doing a class with Destination Africa as well. So what is that one?
That's when we learn tree. We learn tree there. So we also talk about businesses as well, starting and planning your own businesses.
So is there anything else you want to talk about, maybe about your channel and the sort of things that you think you're going to film on your channel?
On my channel, I'm gonna film myself just going to different places across Accra in Ghana, and like I'll go to places like go-karting. I'm hoping to go soon.
Oh, fun.
Football courts and basketball courts, things that teenagers my age would want to do, and I'll go there and I'll tell them how it is and how I felt about it and what it was like, and then that'll hopefully make them come here and want them to come here and try it out as well.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for starting your channel. I think it's going to help so many teenagers and even children. Like my son, I'll definitely get him to watch your channel. Maybe you guys can meet up sometime. He loves playing Minecraft as well, so you guys can play Minecraft together.